You are listening to the Horse Radio Network, part of the Equine Network family.
What a beautiful day for horses in the morning.
You are listening to the #1 horse podcast in the world. Here is your entertaining look at the horse world and the people in it.
Well, happy Friday, everybody. I am Glenn the Geek in Ocala, Florida.
And I'm Jamie Jennings in Norman, Oklahoma. You're listening to Horses in the Morning on the Horse Radio Network for Friday, October 24th, episode 3804, brought to you today by Kentucky Performance Products. Good morning, horse people.
It's Friday, and another weekend of riding is a few short hours away. Jamie and Glenn are here to help you make it through the day with some fun guests and some really bad ads. Enjoy the show.
That's right, it is Friday, and we do have a weekend coming up. And today on the show, we have Auditor Shanin who's going to explain why she owns 3 related horses, and it's all Jamie's fault. We're going to review 30 horsey bucket list items and see how many you have done and how many you've left to go. Plus, we have some really bad ads. And in the Auditor Post show, Joy's going to join us and tell us how the babies are doing. We haven't talked to her since she had her twins, so I asked her if she'd hop on today for a few minutes. I think that's all a mother of twins has.
I mean, I was thinking she probably hasn't talked to anybody since the babies have been born.
We'll find out coming up. I was thinking also that Breeders' Cup must be coming up, and I was right. It's October 31st through November 1st. So what, not next weekend, right? So it's next weekend, and this year it's at Del Mar also. It was there last year. There's 207 pre-entries recorded from many different countries.
5 different continents.
It was like 20-some countries. I mean, from all over the place. Wagering last year was at over $200 million, and they're expecting more this year. So there's $34 million in purses this year in 14 races. So that's all coming up right after Halloween. How appropriate. So, and guess what? I got to ask you this. I got to ask you how I don't feel morally compromised thinking this way.
You mean how the fact that you just talked about $200 million have been wagered, and I only really do like 5.
No.
So it's not my fault.
No, that wasn't it. But the fact that there's this, what could be major hurricane floating around down in the islands down there in the Caribbean, and it's not supposed to hit Florida, so I'm very happy about that, but it is going to ruin a lot of people's lives down there in the islands. So how do I feel happy it's not hitting me and sad it's hitting somebody else at the same time?
You're literally having the same existential crisis that I am as far as the turnpike goes. I'm like happy it's not in my pasture, but I'm so sad for the people that are getting affected by it. It's weird to be like completely ripped in half emotionally, but yeah, so I get it. Yeah,
you're we all go through it as humans, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we all go through it. But yeah, well, I do feel bad for everybody down there. Those islands, a lot of them are poor to begin with, and they're going to have some issues over the next week here. But in any case, you don't bet on Breeders' Cup too much, do you?
No, of course not. What are you talking about? Happy birthday. It's my Super Bowl.
Okay, I thought you needed a chuckle this morning.
Like, what? Of course not. Who's asking? Are you the tax guy?
Chad's on the other line. Okay, we have some auditor birthdays. Happy birthday to Angie Stewart, Jacqueline Burke, and Bridget Brixon. Actually, I met the guest we're having on today at Jacqueline Burke's place when we were on the road show. So happy birthday to all of you. And Jacqueline actually has filled in here a time or two. Brand new auditor, Sarah Weidman. Thank you so much for joining us. And I always reach out to new auditors and ask what they listen to and thank them for contributing. And she said that her husband likes Really Bad Ads a lot. So when they're on road trips, he always asks to hear Really Bad Ads. So
okay.
I'm giving a daily Whinnie out to Sarah's husband as well. So I don't know his name. She never mentioned. I never hear the name. It's just the horse husband. So
But we know the horses' names, and that's the important part.
Yeah. We're glad to have you along, horse husband, and we're glad that you like Really Bad Ads. You know, I bet you more horse husbands listen to that segment than we think.
My family likes weird news. Whenever we get in the car, they ask to hear
that
weird
has
news.
proven to be surprisingly popular. When we first started doing that, we weren't sure because it wasn't horsey whether it'd be popular or not. I don't know. More people like weird news than recipes, but I got news for you, recipe haters. We know that about half this audience doesn't cook. We're still going to do them because we cook. So, for you people that don't cook, you can fast forward through them.
Glenn just said suck it.
That's right, exactly.
That Whinnie is appropriate because you guys know that's Butters Whinnie. And I swear to God, that horse is going to be just like, it's so, Glenn, I am not an uneducated horse owner. You were just saying we've interviewed 7,000 guests. We've talked to horse people about everything. Every time a vet's on, I spend money on crap. And I just here's what I've learned. I love too much. I love too much. Okay, so Butters comes to me and he has all these kind of weird behaviors because he was weaned at 2.5, 3 months. So that's just the way it is. I didn't have anything to do with it. I'm just happy to have him here. I don't want any of you coming at me. So he's weaned early. So he comes and obviously he still has kind of some nursing type behaviors when he's eating his food. He smashes his face against the wall, bites a bucket, started all these behaviors. So we get him sorted out, got that figured out. Now, in the meantime, I fed them the feed that they sent me home with. This is what you should feed him. Okay. Well, then he starts looking terrible. And so I have my vet come out. And she's like, you need to feed him something better. So he is a little malnourished because he should be getting milk and he's not getting milk and he's too old for the milk replacer. He didn't need to be bucket fed or anything. So I got this feed that she has and he's a little behind on his vitamins. So I got vitamins for him. And remember, when I first started feeding this feed, I had to take him to the vet because I'm like, there's something wrong with his leg. And 2 vets were like, it's fine. And 1 vet was like, oh my God, he's going to die. So I had to rush him to the clinic and they're like, oh, he's fine. It's totally normal. Okay. So I bring him back home and everything gets better. And he's on a regular amount of feed and he's got good vitamins and everything's healthy. Well, now his bones are growing faster than his tendons. So now it looks like he's standing on his tippy toes. So what do? I have to take pictures and I have to send it to all the vets again, except for the one who told me he was going to die. Because I was like, I'm not going to send it to him because he's just going to freak me out again. So I sent all these out and basically we realized that now I'm feeding him too good. What the hell? I'm like,
so now you're feeding him too much vitamins for his bones and not enough for his tendons?
Correct. Apparently that's a thing where you can feed them too well and then their bones grow too fast. So now hopefully I haven't ruined this horse.
So you have to reduce calcium to 0 and I don't know what helps tendons grow.
I don't know. I'm so frustrated. But I mean, and the thing is, I just love him. So whatever am I doing now on Butters every day? PEMF. He's getting pulsed in his ankles every single day because I love him so much. Now I'm spending more time with him than the actual horses I'm supposed to ride.
And let me guess, the food that you got is kind of like the food that veterinarians sell for dogs. Very expensive.
No, it's so cheap. So it's basically free, Glenn. Listen, my husband's home. Could you please keep it down? Okay. Seriously, enough. And by the way, I'm doing what the package says and I'm doing what the box says with the vitamins and everything is and it's too much. So now I have to cut it back. And I'm just constantly on this teeter totter with this baby horse with his butt growing 9 inches taller than his withers. This is my first quarter horse baby. I'm like, is he supposed to look like this?
Although quarter horses are a little built that way, but I mean, it'll catch up. The other parts will eventually catch up.
I'm so like, and after we determined all this yesterday, I'm like, oh my God, I'm an idiot. And why am I an idiot? I know more than probably most because I've talked to these people all the time and I've been studying this and I like, sort of, it doesn't matter. You never know it all.
Well, most veterinarians will tell you that too.
Every day with horses is a punch in the face. Like, idiot, how did you not know that? Oh my God. Cool. So I don't know who the hell my daily Whinnie goes to, but I don't know. Probably all the vets because I called them and
I
sent
thought
them
you were
pictures.
giving it to Butters.
I'm going to give it. You know what, Butters? You're getting everything else. You might as well get that too. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Speaking of veterinarians,
Fine.
I can't talk too much about this, but I did want to mention it. Dr. Latcher has been on our show. I looked it up for going on 10 years.
Yeah,
And
she's awesome.
and she has her own show. What, Inside the Horses?
Yeah, got to make me look it up. It's on my podcast.
Yeah,
feed.
I can't remember.
What's
I always
going
get
on
it,
with her?
I always get it wrong. I didn't talk to her. Her husband called me out of the blue.
Oh.
Horse husband called me out of the blue. And apparently he runs the clinic and stuff and also produces her podcast. They've been doing that podcast for 8 years and he blamed us. He said, yeah, it was you guys are the reason that she did it.
Straight from the horse doctor's mouth.
That's it. Good show, too.
With Dr. Erica Latcher and Justin Long. Yes.
Recommend it. But they have something coming out shortly that I'm just going to tease and say it's something that as horse owners, we all have needed and it's never been done.
Is it an education on feeding freaking foals that are weaned early?
No, but it could help you with this particular foal later on. Let me just say that.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
But I did talk to him. He's a lovely guy, and so and he has a book out. And I asked him to come on and talk about his book. So he's going to come on here shortly, and we get to meet the horse husband of Dr. Latcher. Super nice guy. Really enjoyed him, and we always loved her. So that's why I wanted to give her some extra love.
Yeah, isn't his book about being the horse doctor's husband?
Yes, yes, which I think is perfect. So it's a good holiday book, I think, coming up. Hey, Susan Freeland, who's also a friend of ours, been on the show many times from Saddle Seeks Horse, put out this list, and I thought we could play this game together. It's a list of 30 horse lovers' bucket list items, and I'll list the bucket list items, and we'll see how many you have done. So keep count. Okay. And then you can play at home too. How many of these have you done at home? All right. So I guarantee you've done a ton more of these than I have because this is truly for horse people, not horse husbands. This is not a horse. I'm putting a horse husbands list together. And it's just the opposite. It's the things we wish we hadn't done as horse husbands. So that list I'm working on. All right. So I should have that list for you shortly. All right. Here we go. From Susan Friedland. Ride your horse on a beach. I know you've done that. Ride a horse on a beach, rather.
Yes.
Yes. Ride your own horse on a beach.
Yes.
Yes.
I rode Thor on the beach in California.
I know you do this all the time because you have a pond. Swim on horseback.
Yes.
Host a Kentucky Derby party at your home. Who of us hasn't done that, though? I mean,
just bonus points. My bridal shower was a derby party.
Oh, you get extra. You get 3 points for that. Did anybody else care? Were you the only one that cared?
Oh, everybody cared. I did a poker ride in the morning, and then so we had to go do the poker ride, and then we got back, and then we took bets. And once you start taking people's money, everybody cares.
Then it gets interesting. People care then. Attend the Kentucky Derby in real life. I have not. Have you?
So when I was 20 and living in Lexington, I drove to Louisville and I had my cute little dress on and my hat. And then we got there and it was beautiful when I left Lexington. And by the time I got to Louisville, it was raining and had dropped to 50. So it was sunny and 75 in Lexington. I got there. And so I was so cold and I was in the infield, which I get to the infield and I can't even see the track. And everybody's all drunk and gross. And I'm freezing to death. And I was like, that's it. So I got in the car and I drove back to Lexington and I watched the race at home. So I don't know if that counts or not.
You were there. That counts.
Okay.
It didn't say, did you enjoy the Kentucky Derby in real life? It said, did you attend? And you attended. Develop a killer ability to sit the trot without jiggling around.
Listen. I feel violated when you talk about jiggling because it's just becoming more of a problem.
I thought that word was... I thought that Susan maybe had a poor choice of words there. Or
it's
maybe
triggering.
Or maybe she did it intentionally. I don't know.
So I used to be able to sit the trot, but now I jiggle around. So I'm not going to give myself a point for that.
I think you can sit the trot without jiggling when you're much younger than most of us listening to this show are. Teach your horse how to bow.
Yes.
Teach your horse to do the Spanish walk.
Yes.
Learn how to braid a tail like a professional.
No.
No. Yeah. Learn how to braid a mane in one long French braid swoop. Oh, that's a talent.
I have had long hair my whole entire life. My whole life. Like forever. Long hair forever.
Yeah, your hair was pretty long when I met you, actually.
I can't even French braid my own hair. so that's
Let alone a swoop.
No.
You did this. Jennifer did this too. Take a polo lesson.
I sort of took a polo lesson. My first lesson, I show up and the guy's like 117 years old and he made me sit and we talked about polo theory. And I didn't get near a horse, so I'm not going to count that one.
Jennifer did actually a couple polo lessons when she worked at Myopia because they had a polo up there. She had a blast. She admits she wasn't very good at it, but she had a blast.
And now I would it's one of those things I wish I would have done, but there's no way with my shoulders I can hit a malady anymore. But so I'm kind of bummed I missed out on that part in life, but I didn't realize what I was getting myself. And it was a little creepy, not going to lie. The guy gave it a listen. I was like a little creeped out. So I'm like,
Watch a polo match. Well, I think we've all done that.
Yep.
First polo match I saw was the national championships at the Kentucky Horse Park. When we had first met, one of the first trips we took was to Kentucky. I don't even know if we were married yet. And we just happened to show up when the national championships were happening. And they happened in that front field where everybody parks now. They happened in that front field, and there were helicopter after helicopter flying in. And I asked Jennifer, why are the helicopters here? And she said, well, those are the owners of the teams.
Yeah, duh.
So I had never seen a polo match. That was my first one. Watch a polo match on snow. I didn't even know they did that.
I don't want to be in snow ever, so that's enough.
Well, we probably won't have that here in Florida. Visit a working ranch and ride with cowboys. Well, we know you've done that.
Yep.
So, reread all the Margaret Henry stories that you loved as a kid.
I have not reread them, though. I read them as a kid.
Well, and I think Susan put this in there because remember she did a book about Margaret Henry. So, yeah.
Reread all the books I wrote about Margaret Henry stories.
Attend the annual pony penning swim in Chincoteague. Neither one of us have, but I feel like we have because we've covered it every year for 15 years.
I know, but we can't get credit. Do you have any of these yet?
Polo match.
You saw polo. Okay, you got one.
Kentucky Derby party. Does that count? Yeah, that counts.
Oh, yeah, you got two. Okay.
Yeah. All right, got two so far. Buy your dream horse. Oh, wait a minute. I missed one. I missed a couple here. Let me practice yoga because it's good for you and your horse. I actually do yoga because I'm trying to be a senior that can actually move. So,
good for you.
I do
good
that.
for you. I've
and
done
I regret
yoga on
it
a
the
horse.
next day every time.
Do you really?
Yes.
Tai Chi. Start working on Tai Chi.
Ride in a clinic with a famous trainer. You've done that.
Yep.
Attend the Rolex. I've done that one.
Yep.
Buy your dream horse. I've done that one.
I've bought lots of my dream horses.
I kind of feel like I have too, actually. Multiple Percherons and multiple ponies. Buy your dream saddle. See, I can say I bought my dream cart. That should count.
I've bought lots of dream saddles.
Yeah, you get 12 points for that. Introduce a newbie to horses and pay for their first lesson. Nope, not me. I'm out on that one.
No, taught them their first lessons, but I got paid for it.
You didn't give it for free.
No.
Hire a professional photographer to take pictures of you and your horse. We have never done that.
I've never done that either.
You
I
haven't?
think we're of the age. No, I think we're of the age where we don't do crap like that. I had pictures taken of my horse, but not me and my horse. Nobody wants to see that.
I think that's more of a thing now. We talked to a photographer on Friday. You weren't here, but, she's busy as heck. And I think it's just more popular with the 20 and 30-year-olds now than it was when we were growing up.
Yeah, because they have Instagram and crap like that.
Yeah, they want good pictures. We didn't care.
I've bought horse show photographs, though.
Yes, exactly.
Does that count?
Those are the ones you put on the wall. Write a letter or a card to your veterinarian thanking him for keeping your horse healthy.
I do that especially every Christmas.
I feel like you do that with your checks.
Here's your letter It has a bunch of zeros at the end of it.
Use this toward your boat payment that I'm now buying for you.
Yeah.
By the way, there is a new thing right now by the AAP where you can submit a video about your veterinarian. And
I did see that.
yeah, I'm trying to get the AAP on so that they can talk about it. So
Cool.
Create a DIY project with one of your horse's old shoes. Just hanging it on the wall count, just hanging it.
No, but what I used to do like kids' horse shows, and we would take all of the shoes that had come off the horses and we would spray paint them silver or gold or bronze. And so that was first, second, and third place. Talk about cheap ribbons, and the kids love it. So I've done that.
Does putting a pile of them in an old red bucket count?
I don't think that counts. Oh. You did miss one, though.
I did?
Trail ride up to the Hollywood sign.
Is that even legal?
You can do that?
I don't know. One of our California people, let us know if you can do that. I would assume not, but
I'll head right out there right now to trail ride up to the Hollywood sign.
Ride side saddle.
Yep, done that.
Yep. Fox hunt.
Yep.
And go to Breeders' Cup with friends.
Yes, I've done this several times. But I don't bet on it, Glenn. Didn't we learn that?
So how many at home did you have of all of those? And if not, wait, the one I don't think anybody has that would be listening to this is Trail Up to Hollywood sign. If you have trail ridden up to the Hollywood sign, let us know. We want to know.
Yeah. I want to know how that happens and how you not got arrested, because that'd be cool. I'd love to do that.
Let's talk about Kentucky Performance Products, and then we're going to get to our guest.
Is your horse struggling with a dry, flaky, or dull coat, or a brittle mane and tail? Does he have quarter cracks, toe cracks, crumbling hooves, and or other hoof issues? Are they prone to losing shoes? These are the first signs of inadequate nutrition. Even horses consuming enough energy to maintain an appropriate weight can be missing vitamins, minerals, fats, and proteins needed to support tough hooves and a shiny coat. Great. This is a commercial for more stuff I'm going to buy for Butters. If your horse faces any of these challenges, try Caraform Hoof and Coat. Caraform is a scientifically formulated blend of nutrients that softens and nourishes the skin, increases natural oils in the coat, bringing out dapples and enhancing both color and sheen, and toughens hooves. For more information, visit kppusa.com or follow Kentucky Performance Products on Facebook. They post tons of great nutrition information.
I feel like if you got this for Butters, his feet would grow too long, too fast, and you'd be blamed for that too.
I got to do less, but not too much less, so I got to do a little more, but then not too much more. Oh my God.
Let's go to Auditor Shanin.
I would like to welcome to the show Auditor Shanin, who had the audacity to go on Facebook and blame me for all of her horses. Hi, Shannon.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
So you posted a beautiful picture of a new thoroughbred that you got, and his name is Charlie. And he's so cute. He's wearing the little Ewell puck. He looks quite happy in his stall. and I guess you have some horses that are related to him. So, I mean, how is this my fault?
So what had happened was...
Oh, that's a really rough start. See, what happened was...
What had happened was... So I'll try to keep the story semi-short here as much as I can, but I had always wanted to do the makeover. I had gone for several years as a volunteer and to watch it, et cetera, et cetera. I always wanted to do the makeover, and I knew if I was going to do the makeover, I wanted to get a war horse, which is a horse that had run, at least 50 times. And how this leads to you, Jamie, is because I was following your journey to the makeover back in whatever it was, 2019, and listening to your story. And I was like, okay, even though I had gone for several years, I really wanted to do the makeover. So anyway, I'm scrolling through pictures and canter listings and came across my first mare, Sobe, who I call Sobe and Sylvia. She ran 78 times, and so I brought her home, and then a month later, I was looking for a pasture mate for my old geldings. I had just lost an old mare, and I was looking for a pasture mate for them. So I brought home Sobe's sister. I'm sorry, half-sister. She's half-sister. They share the same dam. For those who are not familiar with the thoroughbred world, they're half-sisters because they share the same dam. So I brought home Sylvia's sweetheart, who I call Seven. So I had the two girls, Sobe and Sevi, who again are half sisters. and they come from the same breeder up in Pennsylvania. They're kind of the same. They breed them, they own them, they train them. It's a little family affair. And so I did take Sobe to the makeover in 2021. And then,
Nice.
and so at the time I picked up the two girls, and this was again 5 years ago, November of 2020, I actually met Seven. Seven had two babies. And at that time, Charlie was her yearling colt. And so I actually met him 5 years ago. Fast forward, he started training and started running. And the whole time, the owner was like, when he's done racing, I want you to take him. I'm always like, no, I don't need another horse.
Well, famous last words. Famous last words.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
So I actually, originally he was going to stop. He was not a good racehorse. He was not doing that well. So in 2023, at that point, he was 4 years old and had run 7 times. And she says, okay, I'm going to run him one more time. And if he, doesn't win, I'm going to go ahead and retire him. And so I said, okay, I might have had a cocktail or two.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't ever do that when I was getting a horse.
And I was watching that last race, and of course he didn't win. And in my cocktail induced decision making, I was like, fine, I'll take him. So
it really isn't Jamie's fault. Let me stop you there. It really I'm thinking it's Seagram's fault or, somebody else's fault, not Jamie's fault.
True. But it was the marching towards death thing because so the first
we
two
need
were
a
kind of
vodka
her fault.
that says marching towards death that we get a commission on, Jamie. We need our own custom vodka.
I'll talk to Tito about it.
Okay.
We'll see if we can get that
done. There you go. Although the marching to death thing wasn't a thing 2 years ago when I first said I would take him. But so at that time I was like, fine, yeah, I'll take him. Well, then as I was going to go pick him the next week, then she called me a few days before I was going to pick him up. And she's like, would you mind if I ran him one more time? He got bumped at the gate. I really think he has a win in. Sure. I don't own the horse yet. So, okay. Well, that was 2 years ago. He proceeded to run 20 odd more times.
Oh boy.
Only won once. 31 races, only won once.
So addictive.
Just
They're going to win the next time.
Just
enough to hook you. It's like if you hit a really good golf shot, then you're like, I will play golf forever.
And that's it. They're a small operation. They take really good care of their horses. I mean, in my opinion, my Sobe ran 78 times. Seven ran 56 times.
So I just looked it up. I want you guys to guess. I heard that 78 times and it hit me. What do you think the average number of races that a thoroughbred does in their career on average, if you take them all? Do you have a guess?
Every single one, even the ones that never started?
Yeah. Well, the ones that had one race or up to, the real
I'm going to go 7.
I'll say 20.
You're closer. It's 28 races are average. So that means there's a ton of them out there doing 50 or 60 or 70.
The ones that are the smaller tracks tend to run a lot more because they've got to put extra money on the plate. They're not running one race that's at $250,000 one like a Keeneland. These guys have to work and scratch and make it happen for their connections. So basically, you've got a long racing family, and you just got yourself your first. Congratulations on finally getting a gelding. Good God! I mean,
are you going to do the makeover with this one?
So that's my plan. My plan is to do the makeover. We're going to shoot for 26. He actually qualifies for 27 as well.
And are you going to do archery just to copy Jamie?
No.
Oh, come on.
I kind of go for the competitive trail thing. I am very much a lifelong amateur.
You can do competitive trail and shoot at the obstacles with a bow and arrow?
Yeah, I can't shoot. I can't see. I am blind.
That's why I had the target like 7 feet away. I mean, my God, I can't see either.
I'm a horrific athlete. I feel like I would accidentally shoot somebody in the crowd. crowd rather than shooting the target.
I was a little worried about that with Jamie too, to be honest.
Oh, no. Do you have to, with the makeover, you have to make drawings and let them know that you're not going to be shooting towards
really?
the
Is
ground?
that
I was
true?
like, I will be shooting down towards the ground. Yeah. It was a whole thing. No, but that's fantastic. So go do the makeover. We're going to follow along, and I'm really excited for you to see the difference in a thoroughbred mare and a thoroughbred gelding, especially when you get thoroughbred mares to be pasture buddies for other horses. Like, I just love a good thoroughbred gelding, especially a big bay gelding with big ears like your guy has. I'm
cute.
so excited.
I'm looking at his picture. I'll post this picture in the show notes today. He is a
I'll
cutie.
send you a better picture. The one that I posted in there was not super. He is super, and his mama is super, super sweet. And that's another reason why I took him, is because she, and again, I've met him. I've been up there to see his races and so forth. So I've known him for a while.
If this was Butters and I brought Butters' mama here, doesn't matter how much time had passed, Butters would try to nurse her. Did he recognize?
Well,
because that's the thing.
Funny that you say that. I was like, oh, great. He'll remember his mom and they'll be all happy together again. When I first brought him home, she was like, what is he doing here? It was like the look in her face was like,
thought I got rid of him.
Thought I got rid of him. Exactly. She was staying super far away from him. She was like, I don't know why he is here.
She's like, all this work and my damn kids keep showing up at the door.
It's like the child that comes home to live in your basement at 30.
Well, her daughter's there too. So her sister, there's so much family involved. This poor mare just wanted to be left alone in your backyard, and here you keep bringing all her kids back. Mom!
Right, exactly. So, of course, I kept him separated for the first couple of days and then turned them out together a couple of days ago. And I'll tell you, the whole mother-son thing is gone, and they are actually now in love with each other.
Aww.
And they're being a little inappropriate.
Oh,
There's a lot
that's
of
because mares and geldings should not be together, especially with his mother. That's disgusting, gross.
It's disturbing. The good thing is my other gelding, the other OTTB, he is very protective of her. And so he herds her away from Charlie. And he's like, nay, you two are not supposed to be doing that. And so he kind of keeps her away from them. So they're a little herd. They're trying to figure things out, but everybody is happy. And he's super cool. I really like him.
Well, when you start training him,
5 horses.
you may need to put a fence line down the middle and put girls on one side and boys on the other. Ask me how I know, because it gets a little crazy at times. So, well, I'm excited for you to get them, and I'm really excited to follow your journey. So will you please keep us in touch and keep us up to date on your makeover progress?
I will. We're going to be doing things really, really slowly. I'm going to be, he does come with some body lameness issues, of course. And
we call that racetrack jewelry.
Yes, exactly.
In my experience, when you sell a makeover horse, they will come back at least 5 times and never want to leave. So good luck with that.
Well, here's the thing. I don't sell my horses. I just, this is why I have so many, because I'm not selling anybody. The retired pony's still here, everybody. So, but I get that. They just keep coming back to you. Groot.
Potato chips.
He's just meant to be with you.
Well, whether I like it or not. Shannon, thank you so much for joining us, and keep us up to date on the makeover stuff. And I'm really excited for you, and give Charlie a kiss on the nose.
I will do. Thanks so much for having me, you guys.
Bye,
it was
Shannon.
great to chat with you. Bye.
Another one blaming you for everything.
I mean, it's not my fault. I just made you guys realize some things that I realized, and I just shared my personal information with you, and it's fine. Everything's fine.
I just wrote down another shirt. It's all Jamie's fault, and we'll have a big finger pointing to you.
Or it's all Jamie's fault, and picture like a horse in like full gallop, like a silhouette of a horse in full gallop. It's all Jamie's fault.
With dollar signs all around.
I will tell you that I realized I need another horse. So I'm looking for a horse to eventually to spend the winter with me, and eventually next year go up to the Maytag Mountain Ranch. So if anybody has a good trail horse, good something that's just hanging out,
You've
12
been
or
looking
under.
at Craigslist, haven't you?
Oh God, you know I have. And I'm just shocked at like the Facebook pages with all the scammers, and it is just crazy. They're like, we'll bring it to you. And it's something you would clearly look at it, be like a $10,000 horse. And they're like, $900 and we deliver.
Yeah. I need it out of my barn.
I bet you got to pay for it before you deliver it.
I
Not
found another
stupid.
one on Facebook Marketplace that's full of scammers. Another item. I've been looking for a bigger generator. We wanted a bigger generator in case hurricane hits. And oh my God, every generator for sale is like, can't be that price. And you look and they have one friend, or no friends or no picture even.
Yeah.
Like,
and Chad's looking for a car on Facebook.
Oh,
like,
that's got to be full of them too.
Oh my God. I'm like, just click the person's profile. If their name doesn't sound relatively in the American English at all or anything closely related, and they have one friend on Facebook and it's some guy with the same kind of name, just back out.
Yes. And no reviews at all. Yeah.
As horse owners, we have an unlimited supply of love for our animals, but we tend to underestimate the cost of their care or their purchase or their sale. Whatever. Routine and unexpected expenses can quickly add up, making it hard to keep pace. Wouldn't it feel great to always be prepared with a budget-friendly way to manage these costs? The Care Credit Health and Animal Care Credit Card can give you that financial peace of mind. With flexible financing from Care Credit, you can get the care your horse needs and then pay over time in easy monthly payments. You can use Care Credit at the more than 25,000 veterinary hospitals that accept the card and use it to pay for everything from diagnostics and surgery to wellness exams and routine care. Care Credit, it's your card for a lifetime of care, subject to credit approval. To learn more and apply, visit carecredit.com/vetmed.
If you ain't met one by now, you're bound to sooner or later. He says one thing and he means another, but hey, he can't help it. He's a horse trader. Horse trading. Well, it's a laissez-faire. Let the buyer beware. Horse trading. They tell a low-down lie with a sincere stare. Horse trading. Well, if they're talking in circles and the deal ain't square, he's a master in the fine art of persuading. Horse trading.
That's right. It's that time of the week when we do really bad ads. Listeners submit ads either from Craigslist or Facebook, and we just have a little bit of fun with them. We give away prizes every month, and this month, the prizes are provided by HorseLoversWithAZ.com, home to over 120,000 products for your barn, horse, and you. Check them out at HorseLoversWithAZ.com. And this month, we're giving away an Amigo Close Contact Saddle Pad in bramble color. Do you know what color bramble is?
I just Googled it because I was like, what color is bramble? And it's like an olive.
Yeah, it's like a greenish, olive-ish color.
Yeah.
I thought brown because I didn't know what color brambles were either, so I had to look it up. In any case, you're going to get a matching ear net with it. The total package is worth $70. The Amigo Close Contact Saddle Pads combine durability, breathability, and comfort to ensure best performance for your horse. Made from a hard-wearing polycotton material, the saddle pad is designed for long-lasting use. And
it's nice looking.
Yeah, it is nice looking. And the cool mesh lining promotes air circulation, keeps your horse cool and comfortable during rides. So that is what is up for grabs for everybody that submits ads this month.
Well, I will say that most of the people listening to this do not have enough saddle pads.
That's true.
So
that is probably true.
This is a good prize.
So we did have a record today, Jennifer said, of the number of people who submitted the same ad. So we'll get to that one. But you're up first. Rebecca sent it in.
Okay. Oh, I love it. I'm not going to do the accent. It's Australian stock horses for sale.
Your allergies are kicking up too much to do this accent.
Too much. I can't. I can't do it anyway. And this is $2,500 for sale. Messy Farewell is the horse's name. There's some emojis, but it's too small. I can't see it. I need my glasses. Approximately 14 hands. Emotionally, 18 hands. 3 very long years old. Stock horse, quarter horse, riding pony mutt is the breed. Personality, 1,000%. Price, your sanity.
I think we've all owned this pony.
Barbie's dream horse. If Barbie drank pints and cried in the feed shed. Messy Farewell, aka Messy, is the result of a one-night stand between my intelligent, grounded quarter horse mare and a riding pony stallion who's sired national championships. DNA says the dad is Carlana Say Farewell. We say, thanks a lot, Nigel. This pony has the energy of a feral toddler on red cordial and the IQ of a retired chess grandmaster. He opens gates before you arrive, floods troughs for fun, removes rugs from everyone, finds your lost keys, and keeps them. Been handled by women, men, kids, and the local exorcist. No rugs, he Houdinis them, no shoes, perfect feet.
Of course.
Leads well, also likes to lead you. Literally, it's a democracy here. Converts dogs, humans, and possums into enrichment toys. Trained Elisa Sinclair, yes, the Taming Wild Elsa, who said he's one of the smartest horses she's ever worked with globally, which sounds like a brag. But mostly, it's a red flag, depending on your perspective, is a compliment or a warning. Perfect for liberty tricks, mounted games, your therapist's career growth, and anyone with a dark sense of humor and deep, deep pockets of patience.
And scroll down. There's a little more and the pictures.
Oh, not for paddock ornaments or anyone trying to live a quiet life. Selling only because I'm boring, sober, and emotionally fragile. He needs stimulation, mischief, and a life of crime and show jumping or mounted game. Sound in body and mind, but his spirit? Questionable. Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
He is cute, but he has an evil look. He really does.
Oh,
that is the look
so
of an evil pony.
I love it.
Cute Palomino, though. Cute.
Love it.
Cynthia Rowland sent this one. You got the long one. Apparently, I got the short one. Now, the important part of this, it's very short, but the important part is where this ad is. Where this ad is posted. I'll read you the ad, and then I'll tell you where it's posted. Anybody got anything for sale in PA, New Jersey, or New York at a working man's price? And it's posted on the Lusitano, PRE, Andalusian, and Crosses USA page.
That'd be a no.
That'd be
That's
no.
a no.
No.
That'd be a no.
Posted on the wrong page there, buddy.
Man, because I'm starting to look for another horse for Maytag, I joined all those stupid Oklahoma 500 and under,
you just
1500.
got rid of all those pages.
I did. I just left them all and I've rejoined them. And I swear to God, I'm like, oh, this is why I left. Because like, it'd be like, anybody got anything for $500? And you're like, and then there's a billion comments of people like, you can't buy anything for $500. Well, I got my horse for free. Well, you can't get anything good. So, well, I got my horse for $12 and I traded, but like, oh my God. Shut up. Okay. The next ad comes from Nicole, Anne, Heather, Diana, Janelle, Michelle, and Kat, and Katie. Oh my God. This must be good. 15-year-old gaited Rocky Mountain mare standing 14-1. All this girl has done is trail. Very basic, direct reined, and absolutely not in a hurry. She wakes up, clocks in, and chooses cruise control. Super easy to handle, quiet, dog gentle. Any level rider could enjoy her without feeling like they need a seatbelt and a rosary. She's seen the miles, knows the sights, and prefers to admire the scenery at a respectable walk with the occasional sensible whoa.
This is what Jennifer should have bought right here.
Well, let's see if there's a but. Okay. Who knows? Think of her as the world's comfiest golf cart with ears. She doesn't spook. She doesn't scheme. She doesn't have a side quest. Mostly because the brain power just ain't there. Point her down a path and she's like, copy that. Ears on, speed set to reasonable. And by the way, reasonable is a walk. If your goal is to breathe fresh air and get home in one piece, she's your girl. She just looks like a chocolate Rocky Mountain
fat
kind
pony.
Of chubby pony.
This is a horse husband's horse right here. It's perfect. This would be my perfect horse.
I love it.
Yeah.
Jennifer had been bored in 5 minutes.
Yeah, she would have been bored in 5 minutes.
She needs drama.
Yeah, well, she has it with James. Megan sent this one in. 23% gentleman, 77% prick. Can I say that? I guess I just did. This bird is a...
It's a bird?
I don't know. I haven't read it yet. This bird is a walking identity crisis. One day, he's up in my lap like a deranged emotional support chicken, whispering sweet nothings and looking for snacks with those beady little eyes. The next, he's pure rage, charging at me like I stole his wife, crashed his car, and skipped 3 years of alimony payments. He struts around like he pays the mortgage, eyeballing me like I'm a deadbeat ex in a poultry custody battle. He demands respect I never offered and loyalty he does not deserve. We've all owned this chicken right here.
I know, but we all know people like that. We've worked for them. They demand respect I never offered and loyalty that they don't deserve. Right. I love that.
We've all had that boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't done. So yeah, he's a this satanic feather duster needs a new home. If you got quick reflexes, questionable judgment, and maybe a death wish, he's all yours. PM me before I turn him into a cautionary tale.
I don't know how you're going to catch him.
Oh, God.
Aaron sent the next one in, and it's a trailer. Horse items for sale in Vermont, New Hampshire. Broken axle. And I don't know what else. It's been sitting for a year now. We did have a lot of work done, and then the axle snapped.
Just broke by itself?
Like, you know how like you're looking at a trailer, and it's not a terrible looking trailer. I mean, it's embedded in the woods. But, you know, there's like, it's a 2-horse straight load bumper pull with like a dressing room in the front. And you know, there's always 2 wheels.
Yeah.
And there's not 2 wheels. There's only one. That's a problem. I feel like you're going to need some work done before you get it.
The back end is really dragging on the ground when you drive along. It's probably a problem.
I feel like something probably won't work really good, but good luck. Should be great. You'll be fine.
Kayla sent this one in. This is Pegasus in Western Australia. We're getting a lot of Australia today. Woo! Posting on behalf of a brave young rider and her slightly terrified mother. We're on the hunt for a safe but fun horse who can teach jumping and maybe deep breath cross country. Must have a sense of humor, brakes, and no interest in launching moms into orbit. Healthy budget, 5-star home, Southwest something. PM for details, honesty appreciated. Oh, you're not going to get that on Facebook or Craigslist.
You know, you just got to consult with Taco Tuesdays, Mom, because y'all need mom juice. Mom juice. That's
true.
what it's called.
That's true.
Oh, boy. Faye sent this one in. Sorry, you guys. I am so allergic. It's going to rain this weekend, and the ragweed is going to go away, and I'm going to be fine because Faye has made a special request, and she requests that this be read in a teenage girl voice. I'm happy to oblige.
I figured yours was better than mine, so.
Yeah, thanks for not having you do it. I gotta get in character here. Okay. Oh, this is on the Facebook page for Horses for Sale in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and Facebook.
So not only you got to do a teen voice, you got to do a Southern teen girl voice.
I mean, I was born as a Southern teen, okay? I'm looking for a new horse because y'all, I'm selling my other 2. So I have some money left for a new unicorn. It's a quarter horse or OTTB, not that needs too much groceries like I prefer gelding, but I will accept a mare, y'all, because 15 hands or above, no taller than that, and 16. Already rideable. I don't want nothing dangerous. Papered would be better, but great is totally fine, y'all bet. Any color, 2 to 8 years old, nothing older than 8. Side note, ew, gross. Anything older than 8 must be ancient. Shut up, teenager. Budget is, bouger. It's because they spelled budget wrong.
It is
bouger. Is $2,500. I am not spending nothing over that, okay? Unless it's worth it.
Oh my God.
I am not spending nothing over that.
Is that a typical teenager's statement or what?
No.
I'm not doing it. Well, Unless it's worth
I mean,
it.
like I could do it,
Yeah,
but
I
like
could. Well, I
I'm
really
not.
want to.
But like I might.
I will.
Okay.
And I probably will. Amanda sent this one in Connecticut, Horsey Folk 2.
Facebook page for everything.
Why didn't I give this one to you? All right. Who looking for a quality horse on small budget? Meet Desi, a 5-year-old 16 one-hand TB mare. Desi has nice conformation. That's the first period. She, space, is a good who is lightly restarted, no buck or rear. I would see more forward ride.
Yeah, that's not none of that makes
She's a
any sense.
good. Is
I
that
love
a
a
term
good.
we don't know? That teenagers
I love
use?
a good. So good. So good.
I don't know. I don't have a teenager. You have a teenager. I don't know these terms.
He's not a teenager yet. He's still 12. I'm hanging on. Debbie sent this one in, and this is one of the things that's driving me crazy about being on these Facebook pages looking for trail horses. But this one's got a special bonus, and this is just on a Facebook page. It says, "Hello, does anyone have any horses for sale under 1,000? I'm looking for a tail horse." I don't know what that means.
A tail horse.
There's a billion comments.
If he's looking for a horse that has tails, I think he has a pretty good shot. Well, not for $1,000, but all of them kind of have tails.
No, they don't. And I'll tell you why. Because bless his little heart, there was one of the horses that came from Horse and Hound, and he is the sweetest angel, and his name is Rich Cheesecake. And I've had cheesecake here for 3 weeks, and his name makes me love him more.
That's the best name of any horse you've gotten in.
I call him Cheesecake, and it's fantastic. But Cheesecake was adopted 5 years ago, and they returned him this week, this month, because the girl had gone off to grad school, and thank God they returned him. So they take him back. Somebody ate his tail. So he's a thoroughbred with no tail. And I've gone through 9 gallons of fly spray on this poor little thing. Like, bless your heart. Let me get you covered. Like, it's so sad when they have no tails. And this is just stop docking tails. Hopefully that's completely illegal now because, oh my God, like they need their tails. So yes, they do have horses without tails. So unfortunately, he would not qualify for this ad.
No, it's probably not under $1,000 either.
Keep looking, though.
We know you'll find one. If you want to send your ad in, send it in to Jennifer@horseradionetwork.com. That's where the ads go. Everybody have a terrific weekend. Auditors, hang on. Joy's going to join us and tell us how the twins are doing. We haven't talked to her since she had the twins. I haven't talked to her. I've texted a few times, and she still seems to be alive. So
we'll get her on. Now, I need to just take a moment to tell all of you, there is a video going around of somebody free jumping a horse. Did you see this one? Mm-mm. And it's like a big oxer. It jumps this tiny little jump and then like ducks down and goes under the next oxer. Like it's a feat of amazingness.
Is it AI?
No, I don't think so. But here's the problem is like they have the jumping chute set up with like electric tape. And in between the jump that he jumped and the jump he ducked under, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but there's a tractor implement on the ground. Oh. And if he's going to go under, it's because he didn't want to jump into the tractor implement. And I can't watch this video again. It hurts my soul. I'm like, so dangerous. It makes me cringe. And so stop sending it to me.
So
people.
Don't send
Stop
it to Jamie.
At least 47 of you have sent it, and I don't want to see it anymore.
On that note,
want to punch somebody.
On that note, we're going to call it a day. My closing music is gone again. Thank you, Jamie. You do it.
Spade and your gal. I don't remember the song. Boom.